My bad. My bad. I apologize. I haven't put out a freaking video for a whole freaking week. Oh, can't believe I got off that gameplay treadmill. What an irresponsible YouTuber. Look, there are things that I want to get done, and I just had to prioritize a little bit. Not that I'm going to stop doing the gameplay. Always enjoy seeing that casual mole suicide. Spelunky 2.5 has become so gigantic now. It is a 2-part download. Have entered the corporate era of video games. Just content bloat. Nothing is being compressed anymore. You're not even worth murdering. What is going on? What is going on in this place? This is stressing me out a great deal. Lots of tremors. What the hell do you think this is? Freaking Myanmar? Let me just do one of these. We're going to very patiently await his arrival. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. He's going to be a volunteer for Callie's embrace. Please. It is. You son of a bitch. You actually avoided capture. What a piece of scum you are. I can still get you out of there if you manage to shotgun jump into oblivion. It's not gonna happen, is it? It's not gonna happen. I'm just gonna have... Actually, I can just give you a rope. How about that? How about that? Don't worry about it. Oh! Oh! Hubris hasn't slaughtered me. Every time he shoots right before the rope, I know it's going to be due. Anyway, 2-part download, probably because of limitations in not moss ranking it. Spelunky.fyi. I don't know the reason. I'm speculating. I just found it curious. I'm not even bitching about it. I just found it weird. I'm curious. A 2-part mod is not something I had ever seen. I look forward to possibly TommTamm explaining in the comments. He is quite fond of doing that. I appreciate it every time. The communication is very nice. Either way, we're back to Spelunky 2.5. It's beta 1.0, I think it says. I didn't actually keep track of the number of the version, but we have entered the beta phase. Oh baby. You could argue I have been in my beta phase all my life with all those chads that stole my girlfriends. Oh! Under control, baby. Oh! Nothing but scum surrounding me. It's okay, Major Stupid. You just take a little hit to the face, but you'll be no worse for wear. Just take about 5 minutes to compose yourself, regain your dignity. After you take that shot to the face, just tell yourself you're worth it. You're just doing it for the money. And just to pull ahead, people just need to do certain things that sometimes they don't want to do. No extra explosives makes this pretty rough to deal with. It's a tough one. We can pull it off, but it's a hard one to do. And probably I'm about to be engulfed in a horrendous pile of lava, and it's going to be extremely unpleasant. Trying to think through it. Okay, so we don't have a ton of explosives. I think 3 will do it though. Or 4. We want to give these evil, bloated salamandroids the chance to annihilate me. Stay up there, you piece of scum. Just trying to make sure there's no mole man. Anyway, I'm gonna be sure to, at the very least, have some fun times Spelunky coming out in a recent manner and embrace the RimWorld playthrough. I would really like to get that to a conclusion. If you're not into RimWorld, I apologize. But maybe give it a chance. There is some extreme high drama going on in the RimWorld playthrough every damn episode. Poor Blargo has suffered a horrible brain injury that has rendered him into a completely ineffective leader, got himself beat up by one of his subordinates, got himself straightened out. I'm trying to decide, do I want to go somewhere other than the jungle? And I think I do. I reject the freaking jungle. I'm going to go to the summit, get myself 20 billion ropes. The summit really has become quite the favorite of mine. It's an extremely entertaining zone. I believe it's probably the best new zone that the mod adds. It just feels fun, fair, and balanced. Feels like it could easily belong in the base game. It's a little too weird to belong in the base game, but weird in a good way. And man, do I enjoy the music track. It's such a great band. Really like it. I've been told in the comments it's like from Mario Odyssey, if I remember correctly. Some copyright infringement going on there. Nintendo's about to break down my doors. Break down my doors, copyright strike me to oblivion just because I am listening to this proprietary song. Just use a few ropes here. It's actually not bad. What the? It's not a fire dog. It do be Frosty. The breath on this dog, a very nice new palette, making his rocks look like icicles. Get yeeted into oblivion though. Alright, please, I desire some health. There you go. Whoop. I know I've mentioned it many times, but RimWorld truly is one of my favorite games of all time. It is top 5, like objectively. Like if I were trying to be a prestigious and objective reviewer of video games, 100% would place RimWorld at least in the top 10 of all time. If it's my own personal preference, definitely top 5. I have thought often about what is my ranking of top 10 video games ever. Certainly, I'm not going to choose. I'm just gonna say one of the Elden Ring, the Dark Souls series is there. Number 1 continues to be, and probably will forever be, Planescape Torment. It's just too emotionally impactful. That video game shaped my childhood. Not childhood, but my teenage years. Baldur's Gate 2 is going to be there too. As well. Too. Well, there goes. There goes my turkey. That was slightly foolish. I need to use this torch. I am contractually obligated to use this torch, or I will be as roasted as this turkey in the comments. All right. Do I want to ride one of those rock dogs? Just do one of these. The bounce is going to be glorious. Actually, that was terrible, and I feel terrible. Oh yeah, give me those ropes. Was that trade of ropes for bombs worth it? Absolutely not. It was absolute ass, but I make no apologies. I'll just get you another one right there. How about you two try to annihilate me and therefore annihilate each other? I'll hold myself to that though. Yeah, spike shoes. Should I use the turkey? That was extremely aggressive. The most alpha one! No! What is going on? So stupid, man. That was the stupidest sequence of jumps and movements that I've done in my life. Bear witness to startling change on this shopkeeper's patterns. Are you able to tell a difference between this shopkeeper and vanilla shopkeeper? I think something has been altered here. There's some kind of change that has happened. to this man. He had 7 cans of Red Bull, a gallon of caffeine, hopped up on cocaine. I can see the powder on his mustache. Some truly speedster power has been bestowed upon the shopkeeper, and I am all for it. You guys know my often lamented nerf of the shopkeepers. Spelunky 2.5 is trying to bring the shopkeepers to their former glory. I am all for it. I want them to be more powerful so that it feels once more like an accomplishment to murder them. Now, the question is, was he overpowered? But no, look at how fast this son of a bitch walks. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. It's going to be an experiment. It's going to be an experience. I'm gonna love every moment of it until they become too much to deal with, and then I'll start bitching and moaning and saying, like, it's too hard, TommTamm. You couldn't do it. You couldn't be satisfied with killing me in all the other ways. You had to bring this kind of pain to my life. It's alright. My familiarity will become contempt very, very soon. I look forward to it as well. What the hell just happened? Oh, it's the feller in the vault. I'm shooting into the blind darkness because you see there is a maniac somewhere ahead, and I have no way of knowing where this man is. So I'm just shooting into the dark. Hoping for the best. Hello, sir. You have a friend. Upsetting. This is actually extremely intimidating. Oh, baby. Alright, I'm just gonna start throwing a wall of shotgun pellets down range. He's done. He's done. Why were there two? Of course they were two. It's just TommTamm being a jokester. Once more, he cackles as I suffer. Thanks. Thanks a lot. As usual, it's not like one subtle change. It's like, let me go up to 100 on this scale. We're not going to bother with a 20 or a 40. No. Let's test the 100 full send. And if it's overtuned, I guess maybe I'll bring that to a 90 if I feel magnanimous. And I fully endorse that level of commitment to a new mechanic. Why make it subtle? Why make it... Are you wearing a hat? You are. The hat is a little wonky. It does float around a little bit. Maybe did not pay very close attention to the sprite map and how the element was wobbling a little bit. I don't blame you one bit, Mr. TommTamm, if that is your real name. It is such a pain in the ass to make sure your sprites are properly aligned. Anyway, let me just provoke. This guy's slower though, right? He's slower. Maybe the guys with the hat. Oh, I alerted one of them and it didn't alert everybody. I'm becoming slightly impatient. When I become impatient, I resort to extreme measures. Catch it, little bitch. I guess we're going back to the summit because I got so thoroughly humiliated by some low IQ monster. And damn it, I will not revive my teenage years when Jacob, the rugby jock, and I do say rugby because I grew up in Australia and that was a big thing over there. I did not like rugby. Okay, I did not enjoy. What is going on with this track? You have changed yet again. I wonder. Anyway, got a wedgie from Jacob. That's all I'm trying to say. I got a wedgie. It was very humiliated. Stacy laughed so hard. I remember her high-pitched giggles as she stared at my heart-stamped underwear poking out of my pants. Get destroyed. Oh, that was really close. Did not expect it to go so far and so powerful. So anyway, I really want to check what's the deal with the trap. Okay, you still throw the bomb, you just change the sprite. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I like it. Really cool new trap to deal with. Once more, it feels fair and balanced. You know, it feels like something that could easily belong in the video game. I would question a little bit the sprite itself. It's like, why is it covered in moss? It makes no sense. I like the previous incarnation a little bit. Oh, because it replenishes itself. Well, that's diabolical. That's just freaking mad. Actually, I am being tempted by this mistress right here. I am spending all this time getting sacrifices, getting religious points with the darkest of goddesses, and I am not actually navigating the level to completion. And the evil ghost is around the corner. We really need to find some freaking yetis to get myself some more ropes, because this ain't gonna work. It's not shaking, is it? No, it's not. It's okay. This ain't gonna work. I am running out of ropes. I find myself in a bit of a bind. That's not a thing. Just kind of YOLOing here. Get the hell out of here. Holy crap. What a nightmarish exit over there. Alright, please, we need Mega Yeti spawns. She instantly commits suicide for the greater good. She's like, look at him, so bereft of resources. I must keep the good things in my belly away from this monstrosity. Once more, I have to use a rope here unless I want to get rid of my backpack, which I don't. Please. They just refuse to spawn. Once more, you tempt me, Callie! This is awful, for I require more time. I don't have the time to properly do my prayers. Just get a little bit more health, although it's pretty low priority. Something I should do is actually ride those turkeys. It's something that doesn't even cross my... What the... brother. Something that doesn't even cross my mind. Well, there goes my shotgun. Okay, it's not a complete loss. Doesn't even cross my mind to tame the turkeys. Should tame the rock dog while I'm at it. Ooh. But it truly should be a thing that I'm doing. Perhaps that is why they're all over the place. They're not just health dispensers. Maybe you need to put more than half a thought into it and realize, hey, maybe this double jump will be an amazing boon going forward. Great ropes. We are in a dire situation here. That chest is mighty suspicious. Let's not pursue it. Gonna have to one of these. Ha! Scum trying to throw your evil projectiles at me. Brother, what is going on? There are literally no super yetis. This is... They have all vanished from my immediate threatening vicinity. Is there anything? I mean, it's still up there, but I don't think there's anything to be found. There's... Oh no! No! We just go here. This may kill me if I don't hit the... This block should save me? Oh no! The ghost! The ghost! I'm gonna hit this one because otherwise I'm dead. So just hope that there's a path to safety. Alright, it's all good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. It could have been a complete disaster. It was only partial disaster. Again, what an abjectly diabolical new mechanic they have put in there, TommTamm. You are a twisted human being. Truly deserve all your infamy. My shotgun, though. My shotgun. There it goes. All right, well, I didn't need it anyway. It was a burden. It was pissing me off, to be honest. Keep getting my health points instead of actually... Oh, there's an entrance there. What may that be? It's just... Okay. Some nasty-ass Yeti layer. She was extremely displeased with her underling. Yep. Hey, yo. Ah! Chase me, you. Chase me, bro! No, don't do this! Ooh! These Yetis, they are so deceptive. Like, I don't respect them. I don't respect them at all. And I get destroyed by my lack of respect. They are such a threat. I don't want to spend the bombs to get the extra health. What's the worst that can happen? Come on. I'm not going to be annihilated by lack of health. Please. Jump up there. Okay, now I have enough ropes. Please. This is not what I wanted. You're not going to stab me in the anus. I'm going to pass on you. I want that, though. Huh? Oh, stop! What the hell, man? What the hell? Just managed to fall exactly where I shouldn't have. The timing on that was really stupid. Alright, well, everything's terrible and I hate it. Still wanted that. Some extra health. Kinda need the extra health. Maybe I shouldn't have shunned it earlier. Yeah. Give me all the extra ropes. Nice H generation here. There was platforms over here. What is going on? Do not actually look at them. It's just savages. Dirty, filthy savages. But they do own something I would like. Pachoo! Give that to me. Oh, baby. Just in time. Just in time to make this work. There should be a pile of shopkeepers. What's with the idols? Let's disturb one of the idols. Disturb one of the idols just to find out what the deal is. Why am I here? I'm gonna get annihilated by these maniacs. Let's see if something happens. Nothing happens. Okay. An odd thing to do. I don't think there's anything up there, but since I have the ropes, I'm going to go up there. A gate does spawn. I think in the last one. This summit has been... Whose house is that? This has been a nightmarish pile of nonsense going on in the summit. Hey. Cali. We are kind of close to a Kapala that will solve all my incompetence problems. Of course, we need to find enough flesh to do the worship. Something else I would appreciate a great deal. I just tried to use my cape because, you know, I am half-brained like that. We're so close! Just need to find more people to put in her altar. The ever-present problem. Let's do a little bit of murder. Are you still... You're still immune to fire even though you shoot ice? I feel very offended by that. I'm gonna grab the health, buddy. I'm not gonna bring you down. I'll just wait until I find a freaking damsel. There's too much work to be carrying some more. Oh, baby. Carrying all this damn crap. Okay. To Cali. I don't want to go back down. Die. I have caved your skull in. Don't feel 1 ounce of guilt. apparently I have reached the top. That is not the intended result that I thought. Could there be a bomb more perfect? Without disturbing the scenery? Annihilate the opposition. Okay, so your path to the back. Forget, we have been here. I just forget what the deal is. I do have the Ujjarai. Yeah, sure, I'll do it. Is it really just to grab a crown? Is this what you've done to me? My beautiful Ujjarai. What is the deal then? I guess it's like a shortcut to not be pincushioned by all these arrows. That's fine. Let me just leave. Let me just leave because we have 0 seconds until Ghost. Depart so that I may leave. What a horrible experience in the summit. I take back everything I said about it being better. I'm leaving, buddy. You are somebody I don't want to disturb. We happen to have the skeleton key, most OP item in all of Spelunky 2.5. Forget where you went, but I really don't want to find out. Yeah, there's Gloop. There should be some maniacs guarding one of these places. Certainly not going to the surface. That would be very stupid. Don't really know where I want to go. Let's go to Robot Land. Don't know exactly what to expect behind this door. So I'm just gonna go through it. Yeah, Robot Land. Let's see if something new and exciting annihilates the run immediately. A frog has been resurrected. I don't think I endorse that. Is that robot resurrects smaller robots, huh? No, it spawns monkey robots. Oh, yeah, that's right. You have more health than your average bear. You die a lot. This place, it used to be fairly, I wouldn't say trivial, but it used to be, you know, not a big deal. King Super Tank, huh? That certainly has become a little bit more challenging. So hopefully we can get through this nonsense without exploding. Seems like a very likely outcome. Very nice to come here with the spike shoes though. What is the deal with this slave position? Oh, that's right. You're not a caveman at all. You are disguised as a caveman. But in fact, you are a charging son of a bitch. Brother, this is very upsetting. Whoa! That seems slightly overpowered. Very upsetting. Kind of want to get in there and get myself some slave flesh, but this is not Bangkok. I can't be replaying that time of my life. That's right, you insist. Oh, leave me alone. Wasting my ropes. Okay, what's here? What the ooh! What is this nonsense? Want it though. Ooh. Yeah, we're not sticking around here. This is stupid. Do not engage. Abandon immediately. I have to do this if I want these ropes. Okay, okay. Don't monkey me. Holy crap. TommTamm just has to go full send every time. Very treasure, I would say. Let's use a rope here. I can jump from here, but I don't trust myself to do it. That is just a nightmare up there. A whole freaking nightmare. Kind of have to do this. Ah! Just waiting out these horrible monsters. Shit! And they, of course, why wouldn't they drop a bomb? Why wouldn't they drop a bomb when you whip them out of the air? Alright, there's just no real path. You just gotta rope your way to victory here. Did he actually make it taller? This used not to be tall at all. Used to be a very squat set a level. So what do you do other than, you know, he's going to create a massive explosion, but there's probably going to also be some kind of saved baby, some kind of extra mechanic. Maybe throw bombs as soon as I get to its purview. Let's find out. You throw freaking poison? This is just cruel and unusual. It's absolute madness. And it doesn't get damaged at all. Holy crap! I forgot that those guys actually hurt you when you stomp them. But I do have spike shoes, so it's all good. Okay, so there are actually crabmen in disguise. Yeah, look at that. That is just another nightmare. That is a damsel, alright. Quite a neat little detail. I like that quite a lot. The damsel here is also a robot. Could I use the sprite from HD Robot though? I think that would be a pretty decent change. With my humble suggestion. Instead of using the sprite for new robot. Oh, that's right. You're good. Holy crap, brother. What are you doing? There's also a shopkeeper. Makes this a whole nightmare. Let's see if I can hide from this maniac. There you go. Alright. He has exploded, I believe. See if we can go behind the back of this weirdo. Like the music track too, it's very cool. Oh, you can see behind its anus. No, my poison resurrection. Well, we're doing it. We're doing it this way. This is what we're doing, apparently. All under control, baby. It's all. You heard the mumblings of grumpy men. So many memories from my childhood. As I waited in that dark room for all those old men to take turns. Please, get me out of here. Why am I chasing this freaking monkey? Mumbling of old men, you say. Quickly running out of resources. This place may be slightly out of balance in favor of the enemy. So there's the old men. Do they have a few ropes? Some kind of nightmare situation there I don't really want to be a part of. Offends me. How about you stop being a weirdo with the... Stop being a weirdo with the ladder. Who are you? I forget what you do. You're an All Might. That's right, that's right. Yeah, you do your thing. Don't disturb me, weirdo. Yoopla! What's on the other side? One bomb for a bunch of ropes. I think that's worth it. Considering how often I find myself just stuck. So what is the deal? Why are you guys even there? You're just being a pile of trash, is what I see. What's up here? Oh. I mean, there's not much I can do here, is there? You destroy Cali Alta for a cape? Well, how is that even remotely worth it? It offends me. Just now realize that those guys shooting fire, it's an immediate annihilation of my anus. Because you see I have a bomb strapped to my ass. So, not the greatest choice to have a power pack in this place. Man, these guys are a nightmare to deal with. They're so much weirder. Can I kill them with my fire though? Oh yeah, look at that. I wonder what they drop. Probably nothing. Probably a pile of rubies and a number of critters. Maybe a pile of bombs. I really want you to die though. I don't have time. I don't have time for this. My experiment needs to be cut short. For your resilience. Once more, I find myself in this situation. No shopkeeper though. Oh. Well, it's over. Why do All Mights not get perturbed by a rope? What the hell? This is bullshit. Holy shit, man. Yeah. Absolute nincompoopery. I guess I'm going up that way. Dang old robots. This will destroy them. Yep. Wow! That is pretty cool. Can use them to woohoo! Supercharge my mega jumps. Super Mario Man right here. You are a robot man, sir. Yep. Okay, so that's also a nightmare. Holy crap! Have I avoided death about 70 times by now? Truly impressive. Impressive feat. Die. Just go up here. There's a damsel there. I'm gonna pass on it. Just remember, there's some horrible nonsense going on up there. There is just no reason to hang around here. It's just asking for death to hang around here. And that's a problem out there. That's a massive problem. If nothing else, because of all the dropping blocks. Okay. Whoopla. Okay, so that's nightmare. Oh, I was hoping that you would die. What the hell is going on? Oh man, he's losing it. Really difficult. Hey, hey, hey. You scum. Oh. Oh. One of these days, I'm gonna be forgiven for all my sins. I haven't pissed off a shopkeeper in a while. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna find some kind of monster here. Because I have brought this ruin upon myself, you see. Used to be fairly likely that we wouldn't be disturbed by some monstrosity. But now, it is almost guaranteed you're gonna find some horrible creature ready to annihilate your anus. So, glad that worked out. Didn't open the path though. We have 9 bombs. I don't think I want to use them. Let's see what's behind there. Now that's the teleportation chamber. If you have a teleporter, you're able to go to the upper side there. And there was no other gate, right? Yeah. But I guess we could try to go to the bottom. I don't think there's a reason. But, you know, this is Spelunky 2.5 version 2 beta 1.0. So it's possible that now there are different rewards at the end of that. Either way, I really have no real choice. I only have 9 bombs. I don't want to use them in this manner. Not sure what lies beyond this door. We're going through. That's right. This is Mothership territory. It is a rough place. This is a difficult area that I have suffered many a death before. There is a deranged. You probably hurt if I stomp on you, but I have... What? I have spike shoes, I was about to say. There was some extremely deranged shopkeeper monster. I don't see it anymore, though. Look at that guy. Freaking nightmare fuel, this zombie. Oops, you went into my line of fire, idiot. Okay, there's also a few tubes to communicate ourselves. Do you resist? You do resist. I had an idea that you did resist. Some seriously complex enemies. Like, it is still recycling mechanics, but they have been remixed in such a way that they really are literally new monsters. They're so funky. So fast. That guy's so fast. And this guy is also supercharged. Definitely not risking trying to stomp you with that. A bit of a problem here. May have to resort to explosives, or maybe open up the way and then shoot. You're a real problem, buddy. Oop. Oop. This should take care of the problem eventually. Enough firepower will take care of most of your problems. He still has one more. Yeah, you did. Do I want to go down that way? I really don't want to be stomped by this weirdo. Okay, it does still create that. Very, very educational. All right. Oof. Rough times here. All my focus needs to be invested in the shenanigans happening on screen right now. That is a funky looking powder keg. I don't trust it one bit. It's going to come back to life or something silly like that. Okay. Maybe it's like a super powder keg. It does a big explosion. That looked like a big explosion. That's all that it does. Good to know. Another crazy son of a bitch contained therein. Okay, you wrecked something. I appreciate shedding the crush traps that there used to be here in the first incarnation of the Mothership. They were a little out of place and they were so impossible to see. Really don't want to spend my explosives here. Let me try and get there in a natural way. Grunk, you are really stressing me out. You gotta go. You gotta go. Yep. Okay, let's traverse this area in the normal manner. Murder you. Destroy. So are you guys... At least they're slow. But they are definitely a problem. I mean, they should kill each other at least. Okay, there's just one problem customer here. How about I drop one of these and just hope that you explode? Not the greatest bomb of all time. Maybe if I just stick around, he will just continue. Yeah, there you are. Good stuff, good stuff. Holy crap, that is a bottomless pit. Trying to use this platform to go through, but there is nothing behind it. Alright, please do not shoot at me, your laser. Kaboomo! Never had seen that one before. Journal entry has been updated. Somehow we have gotten this far with no Kapala, no jetpack, no... Whoa! You actually shoot. Hey, sticky bombs. I will chase that jar of jizz to oblivion. That looks like a crush trap, so I am not... Yep, I am not correct in saying there's no crush traps, but they are more noticeable. Before they were nearly invisible. Now they are very clearly marked with that red pause icon. Really appreciate that. Alright, buddy. You are a weirdo. There is a locked gate right there. We spend one of our few remaining bombs to annihilate the opposition here. What you got, buddy? My man. My man! Give me all this good stuff. Fully earned. That looks like oblivion, though. Don't drop to the bottom of this pit. That'll be a horrible way to go. At least I have the Ankh, though. Made it to Tiamat somehow. I think I am the greatest video game player of all time. I think that's the conclusion I can draw from what's been transpiring. It's time for you to be annihilated by my superior firepower. There you go. Problem being, kind of hard to get out of here now. Let's see if we have a telepack. This time around, I'll use it properly instead of throwing myself into certain death. No, we got a cape, huh? There may be a telepack up there. Okay, bud. There we are. Any more? Yep. Keep shooting. Okay, unfortunately, there's nothing here. There is a climbing gloves, but I am not mentally unstable enough to even convince myself that that's even a possibility. There is no way I can use those climbing gloves to reach where I want to reach. It's just a gronk. Why didn't I grab them, though? That makes no sense. Go back. Go back. I don't know what the deal here is. Probably this is where you take the weird blue head. Yeah, you're not a sacrificial lamb. Yeah, there's no way. There's no path forward. It's only death. No Ujjarai, because I foolishly used it. Didn't realize that it was a thing that I would lament later on. I think it's completely silly to think that I can do cape and climbing gloves skip. There is no way. It is possible, but beyond my ability. So here you have it. It's a standard Spelunky 2.5 win. How many of those have I given you? Exactly one. But this one was played with constant danger and nonsense. A run to be proud of. I'm very happy with it. I am, in fact, happy that I was precluded from risking myself further, going to freaking hell, because I was unable to get through the gauntlet. Very nice. Actually, I could have maybe gone up there. I don't know. I should have at least looked, because it's possible there's like a locked door or access to a gauntlet in the back. In the back of the, what's it called? The back of the level. The back layer. That's the word I was looking for. The back layer. That's a possibility I did not even contemplate, unfortunately, but got the win, so pat me in the back, tell Uncle Blargo that he still got it, and amuse yourself sniffing your own farts.